I'm 17 years old. I ran away from home with a 25-year-old guy. And my mom tried her best to keep me from talking to him. Me being 17 years old, and wasn't listening to, like most teenagers. I first experienced abuse when I was 18 and pregnant with my daughter. While I was pregnant, that was the first time that he had hit me. At that moment, the first thought that came to my mind was my mom saying, once a guy always hit you, he's gonna continue hitting you. That was the first moment that came to my mind. So I cried to the fact that he just hit me. In the back of my mind, I was so mad that it actually happened to me. Now that I know that some of us in a room has experienced something that your mother has told you, and it actually happened when you think it wasn't going to happen to you. So as time went on, in every relationship you have your good days and your bad days. The bad outweighed the good. And it was time that he would come home drunk. He would come home starting arguments. He would come home, just to say things to get me to feel a certain way. And there were times in the middle of the night where he would pour jugs of juice, eggs, and milk, whatever he could find in the refrigerator, he would pour it in a jug and mix it. So while I'm sleeping, he would pour it on my face. There were times where he dropped a speaker box on my head while I was asleep. I had feared for my life for so many years, dealing with the abuse and not knowing how to get away from it. It was very hard to understand, how he could focus on worrying about why is he treating me this way. As women, we try to make the relationship, we try to fix it. Like, what am I doing wrong? What is it about me that's causing him to act this way? And we all do that. So I was trying to figure out, what was I doing wrong? I worked every day. He stayed at home, watched the kids. I came home and did what I was supposed to do, but still being abused. There were times where I couldn't wear makeup. He would allow me to wear makeup. He dressed me. There were certain clothes I couldn't wear. And it was just the controlling part of the relationship that I just could not understand. And then you have that fear of going to people. You couldn't go to nobody because Greenville is so close and everybody knows everybody. It was such a family-oriented city, and I felt trapped. I felt like there was nowhere for me to go. So me going and telling somebody wasn't an option for me, because once I said something, it was going to get back to him somehow. A lot has happened to me over the course of 10 years. I can probably say that I am a survivor, and I want to encourage other women that if God got me through it, then He can do the same for you. I am here to help break the cycle on domestic abuse.
All right, good job.